Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. I am so excited to be doing this work, showing you all what little knowledge that I have about finances. But it is such a joy to be able to help people to come up out of that paycheck to paycheck living. And so that's what I talk about on here. I talk about velocity banking a lot because I love it. I talk about everything up to cash binders and stuffing cash when you're out of debt. So we have a broad range that we talk about here, but today we are going to talk about vacations and how to make that happen. So we're going to deal with one of my clients that her income is $21.31 a month. That is, it's a $1,065.50 bi-weekly. Okay, so her expenses are, what were they, 1,041, so $1,268 a month are her living expenses. She has no debt because we have worked to get through the debt. And so what we are working for is she wants to go on vacation to see her daughter. I think it was in Ireland. She's going to go over there and she needs funds to do that. So we are working out a strategy here for her to comfortably go on vacation and enjoy her daughter. So we are applying for a PLOC, which is a personal line of credit. Usually through the credit unions are the best way to go because they really work well with the local people in their community. The PLOC is also simple interest. So, you know, simple interest is what we go for on this channel. No loans. The PLOC can also revolve. So revolving means that your income goes in, your expenses come out. Your income goes in, your expenses come out. So that is the strategy that we're going to use for her vacation. So we are going to assume that her vacation is going to cost her $3,500. And we know that she has $1,268 that she already has for monthly expenses, so we can't act like that doesn't exist because that is going to get paid. So $1,268 plus $3,000, that's $4,268. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. I am crazy. So we meant to put, that should have been $1,268 for expenses that'll come out of this card every single month. So we're going to add that now. So $3,500 plus $1,268 equals $4,768. So $4,768 is her new balance. And let's act like this is January of 2023. Can't believe we are going into 2023. Okay, so we are going to take her income. She gets paid bi-weekly, but we're going to just go ahead and throw this in to show how this scenario is going to work to help her not worry about her vacation. So when she gets paid, her check automatically deposits in two separate payments, of course, but we're going to add them together because this is her monthly income. And we're going to say the $4,768 minus the $2,131, that leaves $2,637 for her card balance. Now, we are into February, so this would be the February 1st line of credit balance, $2,637. She would come in February and deposit her $2,131 or the expenses come out through the month. So, you know, you have some bills due on the 1st, some on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 30th. It just depends on when they come out. So they're not a clump like this or a chunk, but we do know that the payroll checks are bi-weekly, so they can be chunked into this amount every 2 weeks into the PLOC. So we're going to add our $12.68 in expenses for February. We're going to add that back on, $12.68. That makes our balance $39.05. And then we're going to come in, and in February, so this was her January pay. Now we're going to add her February pay, $21.31. So that is going to be $21.31 minus be $17.74 is her balance now on her credit card. And then in March, she's going to come in, add her expenses again, $1,268. March expenses. Let's see what that adds up to. So $1,268, $3,042. And then our March pay is going to come in, and we're going to throw it right back into this account again. This is her March pay. So that's going to be $21.31 minus $911 is our balance April 1st. So if she decides to take a vacation in the spring, which is, I believe, what she's shooting for, then this is exactly how it will work. So if her balances are clean and she's just doing her expenses in and her income in, her expenses out, then she could easily take, so if she has $911 at the 1st of April of her balance, she adds in $12.68 for her expenses, because she'll still have expenses even though, you know, her food and the gas will go with her to Ireland. She still will have them, right? So that's $21.79. This is for the whole month, right? So when she comes up to her April pay, these were her April expenses. Her April pay would be $21.31. And then that's that's $48. All right, $48. So yes, April, May, she could come in, have a $3,500 trip. $48 is, so she has a balance of $35.48. So if this was April pay, then this would be May pay, wow, May pay at $21.31. So that would be $35.48, and $21.31 minus be $14.17. As her expenses come out through the month, oh, I'm sorry, I'm running out of room. $14.17, $12.68. I really need to be moving that way. I get excited doing this because it is such a game changer for people. Brings her balance up to $26.85 June 1st. And she's got her trip out of the way. She's really paid for it twice, because I was just showing how you can keep throwing in your expenses that you want to do. Vacations, buy a new couch. As long as you are putting your income into that card, or that PLOC, or that HELOC, or whatever you have that works that way, and you pull it right back out to pay your expenses, you are always ahead of the game. So June 1st, if it's $26.85, we'd add the $12.68 in expenses again. Can you all see this? I don't even know. So we'd add that, which would be $39.53. And then you would minus out her income one more month. $21.31. Be $18.22 would be her balance for July 1st. And then what we don't have in here is we don't have any raises. We don't have, she gets paid bi-weekly, so she gets an extra check a month sometimes. So like, that's not even a magic month where she gets the extra check. It would be completely paid off if she got an extra one in January. If she got an extra one in March or April, it's going to pay that completely off, where she has paid for her trip, she's paying for her expenses, and she is completely debt-free. And what a great life to live, because she doesn't have to worry about expenses, and she can go see her daughter. She could go see her daughter every 6 months if she wanted to. So I want to be excited for her. I want to be excited for you. If this video has given you any wisdom, any value, please subscribe and like, and ask me any questions you want to. You can go to my website. It is VANN, VANNFS, for VANN Financial Services, so VANNFS.com. You can write me at my email, support@VANNFS.com. And if you want to just leave a comment below, I'll be glad to answer your questions. Fill out the contact form if you want to talk to me one-on-one. And I hope you have a terrific day. And I really, really hope that you see how easy life can be when you are using your credit card and they are not using you. Have a nice night.